Good afternoon, children. Welcome to today's class. As we were doing the revision work, uh, on cohesive force, you are having some doubt. I got this report, so that I'm going to discuss first, and after that, we are going to see some experiment on sublimation. Okay, so this two we are going to do today. So let's start. First of all, cohesive force. What is that? Cohesive force is the force. Cohesive force. This is a kind of force or force of attraction which act between this acts between two like particles. Between two like particles. Okay. So suppose during the when plant suck water from their roots, and that water goes up through the stem and all, and this finally reaches to the leaf, and from there uh, and because of this water, with the help of this water and with some other ingredient, plant produce food. Okay, so this during this process, the water which, uh, which is absorbed by the root, that will gradually goes up through this capillary or through the stem of the plant. Okay, see, suppose these are the water particles, these are the water droplets. See, these are the water droplets, suppose. So this water droplet together they rise up, and because of this cohesive force, because of this force of attraction between these two like particles, two water particles, they rise together, and finally they reach to the leaf. Okay, so this force, this attractive force, is called cohesive force. So this force you will be getting when we use a straw to drink any we to have any drink. Okay, we can have soft drink with that, we can have milk with that. So whenever we are using the straw, this straw is, this is acting like a capillary. Okay, so capillary is nothing but a this kind of tube. This is a hollow tube. So and this two end will be open. So through this side, suppose through this side, if we take out the uh, air inside the straw, then here we are, if we keep the glass of drink, then the water or whatever liquid is there, that will rise up through this straw. Okay, so when we are getting that, when we are we are seeing that the drink of the water or whatever drink is there, that is going up, there also the particles of this drink, cold drink or whatever, that will rise up in this manner, just like as we have seen for the plants. Okay, here also you will be seeing the particles. Here lot of particles are there, lot of molecules of that drink or water is there. Okay, and they are rising up together. Okay, so many particles are there together, so they are rising up together, and because of this force only, because of this attractive force, each of the particles, suppose these are the two particles, so they are facing some they are feeling some attractive force between them, and that attractive force will force them to rise up together. Okay, so in this manner, with all the particles, we can see the force, and because of this only, the particles will rise up together, and this force is called cohesive force, the force which will act between two like particles. See, both of these particles are particles of water, maybe particles of milk, maybe, or particles of cold drink, whatever drink we are taking, whatever liquid we are taking, uh, the same this force is acting between same kind of particles. Okay, so this is cohesive force. This we can see in liquid as well as in solid as well as in gas. Okay, so this attractive force is maximum in solid, as we have seen the intermolecular force of attraction, that is maximum in solid. So cohesive force is also maximum in solid particles. In liquid particles, little bit less cohesive force we will be seeing, and in gaseous particles the force of attraction, the cohesive force is lowest. Okay, least cohesive force we will be getting for gases. So this is one part. Next we are going to discuss, rather we will be doing some experiment on sublimation. About sublimation we have already discussed. What is that? Sublimation is the process where we will be getting the gaseous form of any substance, gaseous form of any liquid, gaseous form of any solid, without which will not pass through the liquid form. Directly from solid form, directly from solid state, it will, on application of heat, if we apply heat on the solid, we are going to get the gaseous form of it. Okay, directly, without passing through the liquid form. So this process is called sublimation. And if we take out the heat, that means if we cool it down, or itself when the gas will lose heat, or it will release heat to the surrounding and it will cool down, then again we will be getting the solid form of it. Okay, so this process is called sublimation. And this reverse process, that means when from gaseous substance we are getting, it will get deposited in solid manner, in solid form, that we will be calling as deposition. So let us do that. For this we need a test tube. Okay, this is a test tube, you can see, I hope this is a test tube. For this we need this, and we are going to use iodine. You know, iodine is a substance which can show this sublimation. Iodine is a, it's an element. Okay, and in iodine in solid form we will be getting, and that is just like this kind of globules. Okay, small particles are there, and its color is, when it will be in solid form, we can apparently it's look like blackish. Okay, as it is dark violet, that's why it looks like black. So here we have some iodine globules. See, here we have taken some here we are having some iodine globules. You can see the color of this container becomes reddish, that is because of the sublimation of iodine. Okay, so few of the globules we are going to take in this test tube. You can see this, it's look like blackish, black particles. Okay, now as I'm going to heat this, so this we have to use, this is called holder. Okay, so in this manner this is called test tube holder. So in this manner we can hold the test tube so that the heat cannot directly come to us. Okay, now we need a burner, or here I am using a candle to heat this. This don't try at your home because iodine is not available in that manner. Means you are not going to get that in market because it is a bit poisonous. Okay, this is a halogen. Okay, fluorine, chlorine, bromine and iodine, these four are halogens, and these are just see here we are having the lighted candle. Now I am going to hold this test tube in this manner. Can you see the brown violet vapor? Can you see the vapor of iodine? This dark violet color. See, this is the fume. See, this is the deposition. Hope you can see this part. Okay, yeah, it's a glittery kind of deposition. If we again heat this portion, then again we are going to get the vapor of iodine. Okay, see, the color of the vapor is violet. You can see this. If I hold it in this manner, you can get the violet vapor. It's coming through this mouth. See, once again I am heating this. See, the violet vapor is coming through this mouth of the test tube. Okay, so this is the, see, this in this portion also we are having the deposition of iodine. So this is the sublimation of iodine, we can say. Okay, but this iodine is it's not good for health. Okay, so you have to be very, very careful when you are going to do this in laboratory, and don't try this at your home. Okay, so now here this I am leaving. Now with some other substance we are going to show this sublimation again. So for this, we know other than iodine, ammonium chloride, that is, this is the formula of ammonium chloride, NH4Cl, that also can show sublimation. So this is white crystalline solid, ammonium chloride. See, this is white crystalline solid. So this again in the same manner we are going to take in a test tube. Some of this crystal, ammonium chloride crystal, we are going to take in this test tube, and see, this is white crystalline solid. Now in the same manner as we have done this for iodine, same manner we are going to heat this. Here we are going to see white sublimation. You can hear a crackling sound here. see, as we are doing this, as we are heating this in candle, that's why this black lamp black we are getting here. So if we clear it, you can easily see in this portion we are getting the sublimation, the white deposition of ammonium chloride. Okay, if we hold it in this manner, you can see it properly. See, once again I am just heating this. Here the white deposition we are going to get for ammonium chloride. See this white deposition. This is the white deposition of ammonium chloride. Okay, so on heating, the solid form goes to the gaseous form. Again, when the heat is releasing the heat, okay, again it will deposit in this inner wall of the test tube. Okay, so this is all for today. This two, other than this two, iodine and ammonium chloride, many other substances are also there that we have already discussed, that naphthalene ball or camphor, this also can show sublimation. So with that you can do this at your home. You can try this at your home with this naphthalene ball or camphor. Okay, there also you will be getting the same result. Okay, so here I'm ending our today's class. Have a nice day. Thank you.